here. Welcome to Meet Tina live stream event today with Jakira. I always call that. I like that, Jakira. Love your name, Jakira. But anyway, welcome, Jakira. Welcome everyone who's here. And first of all, I would like to thank you, EvolvMe, for allowing me to interview and allow EvolvMe practitioners to be here and display live, sample reading to everyone, which is, quite a blessing, for everyone here, including myself, to get to know such amazing practitioner like Jakira today. So anyway, Evolve Me is a platform that is like a spiritual platform, metaphysics platform that covers all umbrella of all healers, readers, Qigong master, yoga teacher, counselor, you name it. Anything you look for, Evolve Me has all practitioner to help you. So I'm going to ask Jakira to talk a little bit about Evolve Me and also background of Jakira as well. Hello, Jakira. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. So excited to be here with your audience. Super grateful to be sharing space and time with all of you. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jikara, and I am a spiritual healing facilitator. I also do readings, but my main focus is to help you really move through entanglements and energies that don't serve your highest good. So that's the main work that I do. I use something called the method that I use. There's many methods to access the Akashic Records. The method that I use is called spiritual response technique or therapy, and this has been around since the 80s. And you have to get certified to be able to perform this method for people. And it's a very powerful healing tool that helps people kind of clear programs and entanglements that come from other lifetimes that can be affecting you in real life on this lifetime. What I love about this method is that I am able to grow from what I have learned so far with SRT or spiritual response therapy. I've been able to even add my own, let's say, flavor to it. So I've created my own charts to add to the set of charts that you learn. So that's the beauty of it. Like, no matter what practitioner you go to, you're going to have different angles that they're going to be healing and clearing for you, which is really powerful. So I use something called a pendulum and charts to navigate the Akashic Records, and that helps me kind of be very specific about things. And so that's basically the main work that I do. And I also read with oracle cards, and I do receive messages from spirit whenever I connect to your higher self. For some of you, once we start doing the readings, you'll notice I will ask you permission to connect to your higher self, and then I'll connect to your higher self and work in getting information. So I work also with the archangels. The archangels are also part of the journey of healing as well as information. So I'll be able to pull information from your guidance, from your higher self, from the archangels, as well as from the cards. It's kind of like a combination of everything. And then regarding Evolve Me, I am excited to be part of this community. It truly is a community that was founded by Theon, and Theon is the main person that created this platform. And she herself is a spiritual, metaphysical lover and student, like eternal student. Like, I feel like I'm also an eternal student as well. And she's really built this from a place of ethics, in a place of integrity. So everyone that is going to be available, just like me, like I've met all of the other practitioners as well, and everyone is really coming from a place of integrity, from a place of service, from a place of love. And so it's going to be very high vibrational. It's definitely a different energy. I've worked in other platforms before that were just psychic platforms, and I can tell you, just the energy itself of Evolve Me it's like a completely different place. You're not only going to be able to get readings and also get healings, but also there's other aspects that you're going to be able to basically take advantage of in this platform, which is you'll be able to take yoga classes or even other classes like tarot classes. Like, all of us as practitioners not only want to be there to serve you, but we also want to be there to empower you, which I feel is such a game changer for this community, the metaphysical community. to come in here, not only help you, like I was telling you earlier, Tina, I was talking about how people sometimes at the beginning, they need a little bit of help. And then afterwards, you kind of need a little bit of like, once you're done, then, the idea is to empower you so you can continue, plowing through your lifetime here and live in that highest evolvement. So yeah, that's basically what EvolvMe is about. Is really a community, a platform, of course, where you can search for help, spiritual help, and I believe there's also going to be an availability of purchasing like spiritual things as well, like spiritual tools, like crystals and things of that nature, ethically sourced. And it is a beautiful space. I'm just floored and honored to be part of this community.
Nice, absolutely beautiful to hear that. And speak of Theon, the founder of the Evolve, she's actually going to be on my channel next Monday. She's going to be doing live reading. So yes, next Monday you guys gotta go to, I can't remember offhand right now what time we're gonna be on, but look in the upcoming events and you guys can click notification just to find out when she's gonna come on. She says, go, let's do that. I go, okay, that's cool. Then people would know who's a founder of Evolve Me, because we have been talking about Evolve Me all this time with all these different practitioners. So thank you, Jakira, for being here. So let's start with lovely Janine. Janine and Gresham. Hello, guys. How you doing? I think I saw Be Beautiful earlier, but I think maybe she may have dropped off, or sometime you have to come directly to the YouTube channel for this live event. Okay, guys? Because I know I have posted in all different media, but sometimes you guys were watching from Facebook, Twitter, or Lincoln's, or a different channel. Still, you have to come directly to YouTube to put in this chat. All right? So knowing that, let's begin with Janine and Gretchen. You guys post question you want for Jakira to, do the reading for you. Jakira, would you be doing a Akashic record reading on them today?
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
something?
I can definitely check to see if there's anything that has to be addressed in your lifetime right now. If you want to find out, like, if there's something in your life that needs to be addressed, like cleared,
Yeah.
please do. Like, the idea is to come in with, like, if you want to find out just in general, I'll connect to your higher self and ask spirit what needs to be cleared for you, and we can check if you're comfortable with that. If not, I can also ask archangelic guidance or healing. So if you want to do that as well. Also, last time it was like a hot thing happening. I don't know where, like, how it started, but people were asking about their star seed origin. So if you wanna listen to, we can do that too. So really, we can go any direction here. It's just really what resonates with you. I have access to all of those charts here. So if you feel you want guidance from the archangels and healing from the archangels, we can do that. And at the end, I've been doing this already, where I pull a card for you from one of my oracle decks. Today I have a unicorn oracle deck, a Ganesh oracle deck, and a archangelic oracle deck. So whatever I feel at the moment that wants to come through you for you, we'll pull a card at the end for a message. So
Oh my
hopefully
God.
it's gonna be there's a lot of stuff in the menu.
Right. That's funny because I got a lot of star people on my channel as well. That's why you get some of those questions. So
Yeah.
hello, Rishi, Jalan, welcome. So Be Beautiful, I saw you first came in, but I guess when you posted, it was before we go live. That's why I didn't see you on the chat box on this screen here. But go ahead, guys, post your questions unless you want a general reading. With she too, welcome. Just post your question. I know usually people start coming in like half an hour in. It's like everybody just rolled in, you know. So Janine wants to have a general reading, whatever comes out from Akashic
Okay.
Records for her.
I got
So
you.
let's get started, guys. Let's get rolling and just have fun here. Send a lot of love and send a lot of light to Jakira, guys. She's just
Yes,
been
thank you.
amazing being here, giving everyone just amazing reading. We had a lot of fun last week.
We did, but I didn't want to leave, but I had to leave, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
there were a lot of people here. Yes, and we get so much information out of her.
yes. So, all right. So, Janine, I just want you to close your eyes for a minute. Take a couple of deep breaths. If you can. If you can't close your eyes, that's fine. Just take a couple of deep breaths. And within yourself, just give permission for me to connect to your higher self. Permission to connect. Please connect to your higher self. Janine, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to check. Archangels want to come and provide with a message for you. Archangel Ariel is here, so let's take a look and see what Archangel Ariel wants to share with you. Okay, so Archangel Ariel wants to apply some healing on your third eye right now. So we're going to go ahead and clear that for you. If you're having a hard time visualizing your dreams, or maybe you're having a hard time manifesting right now, that is part of the reason why. Sometimes we need that third eye chakra to be balanced or rebalanced, okay? So we're going to go ahead and apply some healing there. Has it been applied, the healing? Okay, we're going to apply a little bit more healing. Just say that you receive the healing in your third eye. If you feel any tingling, that's okay. If you don't feel anything, that's okay as well. Just know that it is working. So we're going to apply some healing, third eye healing to your chakra, third eye chakra. Okay, it's been applied 100%. Is there anything else, Archangel Ariel? Okay. So it looks like there's some plants in your home that need some additional support and healing. So we're gonna go ahead and apply some healing in the plants in your home. Okay, Archangel Ariel wants to apply some healing to your plants at home. So we're gonna go ahead and apply that as well. And then right now you're being invited to work with nature. Yeah, so I'm being invited for you to work. I'm being told to invite you to work more with nature. Nature is going to be very healing for you. It's going to rebalance your chakras at this moment more than anything. Especially sometimes you may feel a little bit unbalanced or out of balance. Nature is going to be a really powerful tool for you. There is some ancestral connection to nature that you want to be able to activate and develop that relationship more often. I know that we live in cities and sometimes it's a little hard for us to go out in nature, but just putting your feet on the ground often, that's an important thing. So that's a reminder that Archangel Ariel is letting you know. Hence the reason why some healing was applied for you, because of that disconnect sometimes that can bring our chakras out of balance. Okay, I'm going to ask to see if there's any other archangel that wants to come forward for you. We got Archangel Jeremiel coming forward. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Archangel Jeremiel wants to do or say or guide, right? There's guidance. Sometimes there's guidance or healing that the archangels want to do for you. Okay. Does she need to set more goals, or you're having a hard time with that? Okay. So do we need to clear anything? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clear any entanglements at the etheric level for you in regards to setting goals and being able to set goals and follow through with those goals. You're being supported with the goal setting. It's just a matter of sometimes, believing in ourselves. We've got to first believe in ourselves when we're setting goals in our lives, right? So the reminder from Archangel Jeremiel is to stay open to just understanding that when you are inspired to set a specific intention or goal in your life, that this is for a reason, to believe that this is really a guided step forward for you. Okay. Is there anything else here? No. Let me take a look and see if there's any other archangel that wants to come forward. No. Okay. And is there any healing that needs to be applied? So we're going to apply some additional healing for you. I feel like you need a lot of support right now. Okay, so we're going to apply some additional healing. Let's take a look and see what Spirit wants to apply. Okay, so we're going to apply some energetic remedies for you at the physical and and also at the etheric level. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. And we got Ganesh. Ganesh wants to come forward. Ganesh is a beautiful god of removing obstacles in our lives. So if you've been having a hard time following through with your goals, or really stepping forward with setting those goals and those intentions, and again, that third eye healing is also important. So working on going back to nature is going to help you rebalance everything, and then be able to move forward with that with your goals. So the card that came up for you is card 40, which is number 4. Number 4 is the number of stability. Okay. And I don't know if you can really see the card, but the card is saying here that you're really you're in the middle of a spiritual quest. And when I talk about spiritual quest, it's not only Spiritual quest is not just, oh, well, I'm starting this spirituality life and I'm gonna just do yoga and meditate all day. Spiritual quest has to do with the fact that you incarnate on this lifetime, and you go through all of these life lessons, all this journey to integrate these lessons. So recognizing that whatever you've been through in the past, okay, it's working to help us move forward. It's helping us learn what is not, so we learn what is. That's the thing that I say to a lot of people. We come here to this planet to learn what love is not, so that way we get that reminder of what love is. And that's part of the spiritual quest, right? It's like that remembrance. So just remember that all of the things, all of the intentions that you're setting up for yourself, the goals that you're setting up for yourself, that is also spiritual. That is also part of your spiritual path. So just remembering that more than anything, okay? And let me see, is there anything else that wants to come through? No, and I am complete. I hope this resonated for you. If you have any additional support or any additional questions, just let us know, okay?
Nice, Janine. Nice, Janine. And for those who just came in, please be patient. Welcome Michelle, and welcome Jean from your YouTube as well. So just be patient. The next person will be Beautiful after that, Gretchen, and then Wishy, and then Jean, and then Michelle. All right, so this list in order. And Janine said it's a confirmation about nature. Awesome.
Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, definitely.
Oh.
You have a very strong connection to nature. That's how you heal. So you want to make sure that you go back to nature. You have a very strong connection to this planet. So use that connection to heal yourself, okay?
Good. Now, next, Be Beautiful. Do I have a past life that needs to be healed?
Absolutely. So let's take a look. What was the name again, please?
Be Beautiful.
Okay, Be Beautiful. Thank you.
Be Beautiful. Yeah, you go.
Okay,
thank you guys for being here. Just don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel. Look at the upcoming events, because there's a lot coming up this evening, 6 p.m. Has to do with dreams and numerology, as well as tarot, but how to move forward into your quest of your life, where you want to be at. So that sounds fascinating. Thank you, Janine.
Okay, so Be Beautiful. So I do see that there are some things in regards to your Akashic Records that could be cleared at this moment. Spirit is directing me right now to the area of recreation of play. That means that you don't take enough. You work very hard, which is great. It's great. We all work, right? But it's important that you take time to really be in that joyful play in your life. So that's something that needs. There's some energies, and I'm getting that they are programs from other lifetimes that need to be cleared. So I'm getting confirmation right now that that's something that you could benefit from. If you are interested, I am somebody to help you with that. So, and I'm also seeing here there's another theme here that is showing up for you, which is the essence of power and control. And I'm going to explain to you what that means. The essence of power and control means that connecting to our inner power, like not being afraid of our inner power. Sometimes we are taught and programmed to believe that our power is basically bad, or power and control is bad. That it depends on the intention behind it. So there's some programming there. I'm getting confirmation that they are programs that are from other lifetimes. Yes, from other lifetimes. I'm getting that you could potentially benefit. This will benefit your current lifetime. If you decide that you want to do that, just feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to assist you with that. But let me see if there's anything. I feel like the archangels want to come through for you, so I'm going to see which archangel wants to come through. I got Archangel Raguel that's coming through for you. So let me go ahead and see what Archangel Raguel wants to do at this moment, or maybe share with you, or maybe heal for you, if there's anything.
Beautiful. And for those who just step in, welcome, Sophia. Welcome. If this is your first time, do not forget to check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe and check out the upcoming events this evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time. There's an event for dreams and numerology. All right, Jakira.
Well, I'm going to tell you, so in regards to Archangel Raguel, he's basically saying for you to honor your truth. So you tend to not speak up your truth. You tend to, and that's related to that power and control that I mentioned earlier. Because sometimes that has to do with being able to connect to that throat chakra and being able to see our truth. Sometimes we swallow things that we really want to say because we are afraid of how it's going to impact the other person. I'm not saying that we have to go out there and just scream and yell at people when we're feeling out of balance. Of course, we try to find a balance, but we still want to make sure that we honor ourselves, because when we do that, we're, you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just give you this piece of advice. When I've started in my own path, because this was personal for me too. I struggled with this. When I started speaking my truth and I started asking for what I wanted, I started getting what I wanted. People do oblige. The thing is that we are conditioned to not speak our truth for what, since we're kids, we're told to not say anything, or we're not, so we have to work through that sometimes, through that programming. So being confident in your truth, that knowing that no matter how it's received, as long as you are sharing your truth with people, you're teaching them how to love you. You're teaching them what is good for you, what is not good for you, right? Like, you standing in that beautiful truth, that embodiment activates them too. And sometimes that activation might be something that we don't want to necessarily experience, because they might feel uncomfortable, and we don't want to make other people feel uncomfortable. But that uncomfort is growth. We learn through that uncomfort. So that's the message from Archangel Raquel for you. And no other archangel wants to come forward, but I'm going to pull a card for you. And Ganesh wants to come forward for you. So let's take a look and see what Ganesh wants to say. So we got, oh wow. So we got number 5, and number 5 is the number of change. And Ganesh here is dancing. And what Ganesh is inviting you to do at this moment is to move through all of the energies that may have been keeping you from speaking your truth at this moment. You can move these away. Like, you can set an intention, totally set an intention, close the door in your home, like somewhere in your room, and play some music, and just set an intention to release anything that has been keeping you from speaking your truth. Okay. And that will release all of that that pent up energy in the body. Sometimes that can show up in a like just heaviness in the body. Just like, if you try to just do that movement, and just playing some like your favorite music or whatever, and then just do that, that will release that energy out of your body, and you'll be able to be more aligned with yourself. So that is it. I am complete. I'm disconnecting from your higher self now. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Hope that helps. All right. Next person, Gretchen Burton. Feeling dizzy today. Please advise from the spirit.
Absolutely, Gretchen. So give me permission to absolutely be beautiful. Glad to be of service to you, my love.
Thank you, baby.
I'll just give permission to your higher self to connect to my higher self, please. Connecting to Gretchen's, please. Okay. So in regards to your issue with your digestive, let me take a look and see if there's anything here. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's not something from another lifetime, okay, the issue with your digestive system, but I'm hearing there is, so let me just take a look here, if there's something that we can clear right now for you. Just give permission to scan your body. We're going to scan your body for any energies stuck at the body level, okay? So just take a moment here, just to breathe in. If you can close your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes, and just give permission for the archangels and your higher self to scan your body. Okay. All right, so we have an energy here. Is it from this light? Okay, so we have some energy here that needs to be cleared. Feeling this tension of feeling like somebody let you down or somebody betrayed you. So we're clearing that energy at the physical level for you, and I'm asking Spirit to clear that now for you. So please clear. Is there anything else? I'm also seeing some resentment that is stored at that energetically in that area. So we're going to go ahead and clear that. So I'm going to ask Spirit to clear the resentment from that area so you can feel better. Okay, so we also have this energy of like anger and hate. So we're going to clear that. And I just want to be clear with you. Whenever we could have experienced this energy ourselves within us, but sometimes we pick them up from other people as well. So we are sponges as well energetically. Is there anything else? So we're going to download some additional healing for you. So I'm going to apply the energy of relaxation now. So just really breathe and try to visualize this beautiful light just coming down from the heavens and just blessing your digestive system right now. Just really breathe in that beautiful light and send it to your digestive system as we apply the energy of relaxation. Okay, because it feels like there's been a lot of tension in that area. I'm also being told that emotion code you would benefit very much from emotion code healing. Not Akashic healing. I'm hearing emotion code to work with somebody with emotion code. So I believe there's some people on the EvolvMe community that can help you with that. So you can reach out to the EvolvMe community so you can get in touch with somebody that does emotion code. Okay, that would benefit you very much at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card. So Ganesh is basically in town today. Ganesh just wants to be here, helping with removing obstacles for everyone. Okay, so we got number 15, which is really number 6, and number 6 is the caring for others and being of service to others, but at one-on-one level. So I'm getting that message that there's that empathy, that really big empathy that you feel for others, and you really care deeply for those who are around you. And sometimes because of that care, you tend to absorb the energy. So that makes a lot of sense why Spirit told me that that you were absorbing energies from others at the beginning. So this is a confirmation of that. So basically right now what Ganesh is revealing to you at this moment is to really practice energetic boundaries. The best way that you can practice energetic boundaries is that knowing that you are very sensitive to people's energy. Just try to work with whoever you want. I particularly work with Archangel Michael, but you can choose whoever you feel more connected to. I like Archangel Michael for shield and protection. You can ask Archangel Michael. Another thing that I'm being guided to tell you is to wear black tourmaline and selenite. That will also help you just release that energy, like for that to be received. If there's any energy that comes towards you that is received by the crystals and not you, and you're not absorbing that energy. So I hope this helps you. And I am complete disconnecting from your higher self now.
Beautiful, Gretchen. Hope that helps. Okay, Gretchen, and thank you for being here. And for those who just step in, thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to just click like, share, subscribe to both YouTube channels if you can. I appreciate that much. On my YouTube, check out all these upcoming events because sometimes it's very hard for me to post all the events on the last minute. So thank you for the instruction as well. Yes, she'll try it tonight. The reading was helpful. Thank you. Very nice. So the next one is, yes, the next one is Vichy Jalan, general reading, whatever needs to hear today. Vichy Jalan.
So can you spell out for me so I can connect to the Oh, there you go, Gretchen. So go ahead and do some emotion code, okay? That's perfect. Look at that. How
Awesome.
That's beautiful. So do some emotion code on yourself, or if you feel too close to it, maybe find a practitioner. Since you are a practitioner yourself, then you can probably get somebody. Okay, VJ. Thank you, VJ.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
I probably mispronounced your name. That's why,
I'm trying not to chop up your name. That's what I'm trying not to like. I'm trying to be like honor your name. Thank you, VJ.
Yeah. So excuse us for that. So general reading for VJ. Okay. Just go with the initial name. That would be easier too. And
so connecting to your higher self, VJ, just give permission so I can connect to your higher self. You can just say within yourself, yes, thank you, I'm connected, yes. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's any archangelic angelic. So there's no archangels that want to come forward for you. But your higher self is directing me to my Akashic clearing chart. So it's telling me that I need to check things that need to be cleared for you at this moment. So in the area of affection and love right now, we have some, we got programs. I'm being told that there's programs that are from other lifetimes and this lifetime. So they're both on this. Sometimes what happens when we come in from a different lifetime and we are coming in with like those triggers, we trigger other things that add on to the layer. I like to call it the onion layer. So like an additional layer that happens on this lifetime. So we would have to address some things from this lifetime and then go into the past life as well to clear the root cause of the issues that have been related to being able to express or have the expression of love and affection in your life in the way that you want it, right? In the way that you deserve it as well. So VJ, I'm also being told that okay, so I'm also being told that so is it courage, purpose? Okay, so I'm also being told that there's a you're having a hard time with finding your purpose at this moment, and this is something that is related also to programs from other lifetimes. And I'm getting I'm getting that you are a star seed. So let me take a look and see what your origin is real quick, because that's going to help me kind of figure out what is Andromeda. Okay, so your origin or your genesis, let's just say when you first were born as a soul, okay, like when you came out of the greater spirit, right, like the greater oneness, and then the oneness started to divide itself into little tiny pieces of itself to get to know itself. You were actually born in the mother galaxy, which is the Andromeda galaxy. That's our mother, let's say that our mothership. And so that is, so I recently just learned about this, which is kind of interesting that purpose came up for you. I have learned that people that come from Andromeda tend to have a hard time finding their purpose, or sometimes it's like, what am I doing here with all these crazy people? Like, why can't we love each other, right? So that seems to be like sometimes like an ongoing thought for you, like, what the heck, like, what am I supposed to do in this like chaos? And that's very, very normal. So, but there are programs that we would need to clear there for you. And I'm seeing that there are some entanglements related to your incarnation here on Earth, because once we incarnate here on Earth, there's shifts that happen, because we also have a DNA at the soul level. Just like we have the physical DNA, we also have that soul DNA. And what happens when we are shifting from one dimension to another, and then just so you know, Andromeda is a very high dimension. Like, we're talking about like 12, like up there, right? And you're going all the way down to 3D. That tends to be a little jarring energetically for people. So not to say that you haven't had other incarnations. There have been other incarnations, and I'm getting that message for you. But that specific thing is what we would need to clear in regards to your purpose, so that way you can really feel more grounded here on Earth. Okay, so it goes deeper than just like, oh, just past lives. It has to do, well, it is past life, but what I'm saying is it has to do with your soul genesis and that transition that you had to do into this planet. Okay, so we can clear that for you. And I'm going to see if there's any other messages here for you. There's no other healing that wants to be applied. So I'd love to help you. You can reach out to me. I'll be happy to assist you with gaining that momentum with your purpose and get you. And the beautiful thing about SRT, which I don't know if you were here when I first talked about it, but it is it's been around since the 80s, and it's a therapy that really helps clear programs from other lifetimes that not only help you at the moment, like you feel better, you feel a relief, but it compounds throughout the time. Like, you will see the shifts happening as months and years go by because of that clearing, right? Like, it's cleared from the Akasha. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's any okay. So the archangels, there's an archangel card that wants to come up for you. So let's go ahead and pull the card. Wants me to shuffle it. So let's shuffle it. Your higher self is very specific. Okay. wants me to shuffle it. Okay. Archangel Raquiel is here. And Archangel Raquiel is all about service to the planet, which is very aligned with Andromedan energy. Okay. Because that's what Andromedans are doing here. That's what you're doing here. You're here to shift that paradigm for people. So, and if you notice the card, I am seeing that beautiful golden color. So I want to invite you to connect to that gold color and try to visualize that often whenever you're feeling a little lost, to try to ground yourself into your soul's energy, right? Like that high vibrational golden light, golden ray energy will really help you ground into your soul, into your heart. Into what you're really here to do. So you're here to be in that planetary service. So like whatever it is that you're doing is really resonating and expanding this beautiful planet into that higher vibration that you at the soul level needs to be happening in this planet. So I am complete. I'm disconnecting from your higher self now. Thank you.
Sounds good. Well, guys, for those who come in, please be patient. We're trying to do as much as we can. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe on the YouTube, both and okay. And on Jakira and on my YouTube, because on my YouTube, there's a lot of upcoming events coming up. Sometimes very hard for us to post on a social media to remind you. So it's best if you don't want to miss any event. I probably got about 10 events lining up right now on almost every day or every other day. Such as tonight, this evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time, there's an live event about dreams and numerology. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., it's going to be Intuitive Blonde. She's coming back from EvolvMe, a practitioner group. And she's very good also at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And with that said, and then next Monday, EvolvMe co-founder will be here doing a live reading, right? I think right about 5 or 6. I'm not sure. You have to look up at my upcoming events on my YouTube. So let's move on to the next person, Michelle Murray. Michelle Murray, hello. Thanks for your time. Is there anything for my son, Luis? He's 26 years old. He's a loving man, just not coping. Any information for Michelle Murray's son, Luis, at 26 years old? Any advice?
Okay, so I'm going to ask permission to connect to your sons and your higher self. So I'm going to bring them. I'm going to bring into a group here, and I'm going to ask both of the higher selves to funnel all the information to my higher self. Do we have an agreement? Yes. Okay. Okay. So Archangel Raziel is coming forward. We're going to take a look and see what Raziel wants to do or apply any healing or any guidance to help you. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so is this for him or for? Okay, so for both of you, okay, I'm getting this message that, for you in particular, as the parent, I'm getting a message to try. You're having a hard time creating, like being able to shift, right? To shift the perspective. Almost like I'm seeing like what Spirit is showing me is like two people kind of like looking at two different perspectives at the same time. And your son basically just kind of like stuck looking at one side, and you're trying to speak from this other side, and you're both not understanding each other because you're coming from two different perspectives. So what I want to invite you to do is to literally visualize, okay, you're both of you turning around and looking at each other and being able to create a positive belief within this relationship to where you can both communicate from a place of understanding and love. So so there's a shift also believing that, yes, I understand that because of the way that you've been seeing things, sometimes it's a little hard to like believe that is even possible between you and the other person, but to shift that perspective and to create that belief that yes, you will be able to see eye to eye. And also I'm also getting this message for you to remember that you are on your own sacred path and your son is in his own sacred path. Some things that people come into this planet to do are basically to experience that they're enough for these experiences so they can evolve as a soul, so they can learn. So like really learning when to recognize, like it's a fine like balance between learning how to observe and be there as a loving presence, as a basically a container for him, and then also kind of like knowing when to, like, you really need to step in, right? Like it's kind of like that dance back and forth. So that's the message I'm getting for you in regards to that. And that's going to, and then again, like shifting that like that belief system. I'm hearing that there's got to be a creation of positive belief that you can see eye to eye on all these things. Okay. Let me see if there's any other archangel that wants to come forward. I do see another archangel. Archangel Jophiel is coming forward. So let's take a look and see what Archangel Jophiel wants to share with you. Okay, so practicing thoughts that feel beautiful to you, practicing the visualization, right? That's what Archangel Jophiel is inviting you to do, to connect to those beautiful thoughts that are already within you, and try to just stay in that energy as often as you can. Stay in those thoughts as often as you can. The more you do that, the more you will shift the energy between you and him. Okay. And again, remember that his path is guided, is divinely guided. So remember that. And I know it's hard for, because we care, especially our children. We want the best for them. And when we see things not just going the direction that we expected for them, then we panic, because we don't want that, we don't want bad things to happen to our children. But just remember that staying in that presence of holding space, and as well holding space for yourself, healing yourself as well, because that will also heal him. So really connecting to your own self-healing, so that you the more you focus on that, the easier it will be for you to be able to hold space for him. Sorry. Let me see. I'm gonna actually check to see if there's anything at the Akashic level. I'm getting a message that yes, there could be something that we can clear for him. And also for you. So we would need to do two different clearings for you, but I'm going to check first for him. So let me just check for him. What do we need to clear for him?
Beautiful.
For him, we need a clear life meaning, like having a life meaning and purpose in this lifetime. This is not related to the prior person that I was talking to, that it was related to starseed. This is more about past lives and karmic energies and entanglements. Okay. And I'm going to see if there's anything else for him. And also personal integrity, being in integrity with his truth. It feels like he's out of that personal integrity for him. A lot of influences as well, outside influences that keep him from seeing his truth. And that's very common, when you're a teenager, you're kind of going through that process of finding yourself, and then learning who you truly are and how you're going to express yourself in this planet. So, but we can clear some things there for him. Okay. And then for you, I want to ask for you, I do see here for you, also related. So that's interesting. The life meaning and purpose is related to both of you. So we need to do a clearing for him and a clearing for you, and that will help both of you. Remember what I said, you got to focus on yourself, because that's going to help him. That is the same thing. So when we clear you, that also will help, but we still need to do something for him specifically, because he also has his own personal path. And then also for you, I see that that power and control, it's out of balance. Remember that we can't control everything, right? Like there's some things that we want to try to control, but it's just a matter of recognizing that that finding that balance, right? Like you do have that beautiful power. You can control a lot of things within yourself, but we can't control outside of ourselves. As much as we try, it just doesn't work that way. I wish it could, but it doesn't. And so there's nothing else here that I'm seeing that needs to be clear for you. And I know this may be a little difficult, right? Like I know, like I feel that difficulty that you're experiencing right now, and my heart goes out to you, because I know that that is very hard for us to see our loved ones go through something hard. But I just want you to know that that you're supported, and that spirit is definitely supporting you. And please do come to me so we can help you move through these energies, move through this, so you can have more of a positive outcome and be able to shift those thought processes, so that way you can see each other eye to eye moving forward. And let me see if there's any cards that want to come for you. That was it. No cards want to come for you. So I am complete. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from both of your higher selves. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you, Spirit.
And thank you very much. And for those who come in, Sawadika, thank you. We got bilingual here, Thai speaking person as well. Sawadikaคนเหนือ. And also, hi everyone who just come in. Really appreciate you being here. And we're gonna continue on to the next person, which is Jean. Jean, do I know if I'm on the right path or if I'm doing everything right? Yes.
Okay, absolutely, Jean. I'll be happy to connect to your essence. So connecting to your higher self right now. Please give permission within yourself. Okay.
And Sophia, you're next after Jean. Sophia, BHE, yeah.
Archangel Raziel is coming forward for you. So you want to know if you're on the right path. We're going to see what Archangel Raziel wants to maybe heal or clear for you so that you can see clearly, okay? Because I'm feeling, it's interesting. I just took off my glasses. I can't see clearly when I take off my glasses. But that's basically what I'm hearing from the archangels, is that you're having a hard time seeing clearly at this moment, okay? So we're going to go ahead and clear negative beliefs for you, okay? Because those are clouding your vision. Sometimes when we have these, I like to call it little monkeys in our mind. They kind of like, they're just gonna, monkey's gonna monkey. They're gonna, go everywhere and they're gonna do whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and clear that. Just close your eyes, put your hands on your heart space, on the center of your chest, and receive the healing that's gonna be applied for you. We're gonna clear negative beliefs at the mental level, as well as the physical level, emotional and spiritual. We're going to clear that at all levels. We're going to ask Archangel Raziel to do that right now. Thank you, Archangel Raziel and Spirit. Thank you for helping us heal these beautiful souls. What is the percentage that's being cleared? Okay. So now we cleared energetically for you, but there's also a path for you right now as a reminder to recognize when these thoughts are getting in the way of who you really are, right? Like, you are somebody who is powerfully connected to spirit, okay? And you may be feeling resistant at that when I'm saying that right now, but it's okay, because you need to hear it. And what happens is that a lot of times these thoughts and these things keep you from really listening to that soft, gentle voice that is giving you the guidance that you need. What I want to invite you to do is to really practice meditation. I'm getting that very strongly for you. Meditation will help you. And the best way to start for you, specifically because your mind is so chattery, is to focus on the breath. So you want to focus on your breath, even if you can do a breath work, or just practicing breath work or meditation with breath. Either of those two will help you calm the mind and be able to process whatever needs to be processed. Another thing that I'm being invited to tell you is that you need to start downloading all of that stuff that is up here into something. So it could be via writing, it could be even via talking to somebody, or sharing with somebody, or maybe going to a therapist, whatever that looks like for you. But just really being able to download what is here outside of you will help alleviate the clarity in your life, okay? It will help you, because I understand, I've been there myself before, and I understand how overwhelming it can be to have the chatter, and then we're so lost, we don't know where to go. So like really going into that space of like, and then trusting that you are truly divinely guided, and then trusting that you are capable, very, very capable of connecting to your guidance. Whether you believe that or not, I believe in you. Do you believe in you? Right? So I'm telling you this, I believe that you can connect to that inner guidance. But do you believe that you can? So working through those belief systems that are inside of you. I'm going to see if there's any other archangel that wants. So Archangel Haniel is coming forward. So let's take a look and see what Archangel Haniel wants to say, or maybe clear for you. Let's take a look. So
nice.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and clear any blocks to your intuition right now. So just really close your eyes, breathe in, and allow yourself to really connect to your intuition. I want to invite you to visualize this beautiful light coming down from the heavens. It's a white and colorful, almost like rainbow-like color, infused with um, golden essence in it, and allow it to penetrate your uh, your crown chakra, which is 4 fingers above your head. Allow it to come through. Visualize this beautiful light coming through and creating a beautiful pillar of light all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Okay, so visualize this beautiful pillar of light, and then it expands outside of you, right? Realigning all of your chakras. We're going to go ahead and apply healing to your intuition and activate your intuition as well. Okay, so let's take a look here. Has it been cleared? Yes. So practicing things that will help you with your intuitive skills will also help you find more clarity as well. In regards, if you are on the right path, well, we're going to take a look and see what the archangels want to say, or spirit wants to say, or your higher self. So I'm going to ask, is this person on the right path? And I'm getting yes. Is there something that they need to shift? And I'm getting a yes, but the shift is internal, not external. The shift that you have to do is internal, not external. And I'm getting that yes, you could benefit from an Akashic clearing. I want to see what needs to be cleared for you. Okay, so security and resources. This has to do with having the resources or the support around us to be able to move in the direction that we need, and that's the reason why you're having a hard time, maybe like recognizing if you are going the right direction, because the resources or the security of like feeling like that support from the universe sometimes is lacking. You're not seeing that in the physical, but it is in the spiritual. And the reason why it's not happening in the physical is because there are that are basically kind of like entangling there. So that's the only thing that we would need to clear for you. So I would highly recommend, like, you could do like an Akashic on the go clearing with me. Like that's like so quickly, like it's like a 30-minute clearing, and we can take care of that so you can move forward. But I am getting that yes, you are. But remember to go back within, right? Like you go back within, you have that power inside of you, right? So I'm just a mirror to what is already. I'm just connecting to your guidance, and I'm just mirroring this back to you. So just remember that all that I'm saying to you is literally coming out of you. So that's how powerful you are, or each one of you who are watching this. All of you are very, very powerful beings, and you incarnated on this planet. You're very gifted in different ways, or all of our gifts don't have to be exactly the same. Everyone is going to have a very specific makeup of gifts. So just embracing that uniqueness of who you are is the important thing. So I hope this helped you. Let me see if there's any. Okay, so there's some archangelic. There's one last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a card for you. Okay, and okay, so I'm getting this message from Archangel Mary, or Mother Mary, really. Mother Mary is present in your life, and if you notice, she's holding a baby. She's holding you with compassion. She's supporting you. She's giving you all the support that you need. So try to visualize this whenever you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't have the resources. Oh my gosh, like this is not happening. Just remember that you're being held the entire time. And when you're held by a mother, you have everything you need, right? You have literally everything you need to be able to just unfold into that growth and to become who you are. So yeah, so really having that self-compassion as well. Don't be hard on yourself. Sometimes when we don't see things happening the way we think there's something wrong with us, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just part of the process. It's learning this is just teaching you to learn how to be compassionate with yourself even further. So I am complete, and I am
Beautiful. Beautiful. And just you talk about meditation earlier. If you need to use meditation music, just go into my channel. I have a lot of meditation musics, as well as some of my guided meditation that I have done probably several years ago when I used to teach, and that was recorded, guided by Akashic Master. Okay. And that's through my hypnosis therapy. But anyway, and also those who just come in, just be patient, and thank you for being patient as well. And we're going to roll into, oh, by the way, if you want to get extensive reading with Jakira, contact her info@evolveme.com. Okay. Earlier she mentioned some of you probably need some of Akashic clearing. Please do contact her and allow her to help you with that clearing. You know, some of you may need it. Just to need that little guiding hand. All right. So rolling down to the next person, Sophia. Sophia BHE. Thank you very much for being here. She has many signs that her manifestation just about to happen, but recently almost touched it. But since equinox, it seemed didn't happen. So she would like to know perhaps when all these manifestations going to happen.
Okay, absolutely. So let's take a look. Sophia, just give me permission to connect to your higher self.
Mhm.
Connecting to your higher self now. Do I have permission? Connect. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and check. So you've been that manifestation is about to happen and recently touched. Okay, so you want to know. So you want to know if this manifestation is going to happen. So let's take a look here and what the archangels want to say. Archangel Ariel is here right now, and I understand you're feeling angry right now. So let's take a look and see if we can clear some of that energy, because that doesn't help. That kind of blocks the energy for you, right? From flowing. Okay. All right. So the first thing that Archangel Ariel, listen, these archangels don't play. Okay. Dissolve the illusion. Okay. We got to work towards dissolving the illusion that things, first of all, that the illusion of time, I'm getting that message, the illusion of time, that time, yes, is we are in this time, linear time, space and time experience here on this planet. But just remember that there's an illusion that you are holding on to at the subconscious level. So just remember that that even though you consciously want to manifest something, sometimes that illusion that is still at the subconscious level needs to be cleared for you. So I'm gonna see if there's anything. Can we clear anything here for her in that? No. So let me see if the so I'm getting that yes, like we can clear. Yeah, we can clear definitely. For you, I'm getting also security and resources that's related to the things showing up for you, so that way the things can manifest for you. And also, okay, so I'm also seeing that there's some sacral energy that needs to be cleared for you. Sacral chakra energy that's related to our creativity, our sexual energy. That's all about because sexual energy is about creativity. It's about creation. And when you're manifesting something, you're connecting to the energy of creation. So what I'm getting here is that that's something that could potentially be something blocking. And I'm getting that there are programs and not from this lifetime, from another lifetime that we can clear. So just to kind of give you an example, and I just want to I'm going to give y'all an example of what a program is. Okay. So I'm going to take this little piece of thing so you can understand what we're going to be clearing. When you have a situation in a lifetime, there's like a little baggie that's created, right? And then all of the energies, let's say this is an energy, right? It gets stuck in this baggie, right? And if it doesn't get resolved, then you pass on into the ethers, right? You pass on in that lifetime, that gets closed and stored in your library on the Akashic Records, okay? What happens is that what I do, I basically, with the help of your higher self, I'm gonna go ahead and open that baggie. Your higher self will know which baggie we need to go to in your records, and we're gonna take out the energies. We're gonna find out who was involved. We're gonna find out what exactly happened, and then we're going to go ahead and clear that and throw away the baggie and rearrange the energies for you. So sometimes when you're trying to do something on this lifetime and it's not showing up on this lifetime, it can be because of this. Remember when I told you that subconscious level something's happening? Because it's stored at the soul level. So you're not necessarily conscious or aware of it, but at the subconscious is there. So there's that resistance energetically that you don't necessarily are aware of. You are here being conscious about it. You're like, I want to manifest this. Why isn't this happening? Because of that energetic entanglement, right? That I just explained to you right now. So that's basically what's happening for you at this moment. So you're more than welcome to reach out to me if you want to clear. That's the only thing that I'm getting. It's related to security and resources, to clear something from a different lifetime that was showing up, so we can connect and clear that for you. And also, I'm getting the card of concentration for you, which is from Ganesh. And Ganesh is all about, removing obstacles. So really focusing, I would recommend to work with Ganesh as well to help you. Like, you can play the mantra. You can also meditate on Ganesh. Maybe you can even get like a little statue and put it on your altar if you have something like that. Whatever makes you comfortable. I don't, whatever you feel called to. But just work with the energy of Ganesh, because Ganesh will also help you remove those obstacles in regards to your to the current pent up energy that you're feeling, at least the one that you're feeling right now, so that you can connect to the heart space. Because remember, you want to really be in that heart space to be able to create in that beautiful open space. And the other thing that I'm getting as well is that I'm getting the energy of number 9 for you, which is the serving the highest good of others. So it does behoove you to work through these energies, because that is also going to open up that beautiful energy of, like, even if what you're doing is just for you, it still activates and heals others just by you being in that embodiment. And I always say this to people, like, your embodiment of your authentic self and living that joyful and happy life, it's an invitation for others to do the same. So just connecting to that. And yeah. And another thing that I'm getting is, so Ganesh is telling me, so this card is saying concentration, and Ganesh is telling me, try not to focus so much on it. So being able to just, you concentrate the energy at one moment, but also release it, right? Like, release it into the universe. But again, you want to make sure that you work through through those subconscious energies that are definitely playing a part in that resistance you've been feeling. So I'm sorry that you've been experiencing that. I know it's frustrating. So I am complete. I am disconnecting from your I was gonna say Akashic Records, from your higher self now. Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And guys, just don't forget to subscribe, click like, and check on both YouTube channels if you can. There's a lot of information on my YouTube with all the upcoming events coming up. And also, for those who would like to do more meditation, I have a lot of meditation music and also guided meditation, which I done long time ago. Go and check it out, because that could be quite useful to you. All right. So next person is Aditi, and then Let It Flow would be after. So guys, if I skip you, don't panic. We'll get around to you. Sometimes pretty hard when there's a lot of people coming in and typing in information. So but I do have everyone's on the list. And again, Aditi, want to know if Amar miss her or love her?
Okay, Sophia, you were asking if you, yes, I can definitely help you with that. I can definitely help you with that. And when we get on a one-on-one call, I can give you some guidance as well on how to move through any traumas around that, because I've also overcome some of that myself. So I'll be happy to help you with that. Okay.
Yeah. That sometimes people need some guiding hand in the beginning, and after that you
Yeah.
can be independent self and help yourself. A lot of us right now, do need some guiding hand, and someone like Jakira would be good to help you. We connect with her energy.
Yeah.
Awesome, Sophia. Thank you very much for doing that. Aditi, next. You were panic first. I did not skip you, my dear. You were after. So Aditi Shay wants to know if Amar still loves her and miss her.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What was the name? I sort of.
Aditi, and last name is Schnee. I
Okay.
hope I pronounced your name correctly. So it's Aditi.
ADI name. Okay. And then what
Yeah.
was the question?
Want to know if the guy named Amar still loves her or miss her.
Okay. All right. So Aditi, absolutely. Give me permission to connect to your higher self. Connecting to your higher self now. I'm connected now. Okay, you want to know if this person loves you. So archangels want to come forward, okay? And there's an archangel, Archangel Raziel. And let me take a look and see what Raziel wants to say to you right now, okay?
Let it flow would be next, Lisa.
Is this related to relationship? Okay. So so I'm getting this this message in regards to, okay, so is it is it excessive, or is it, so it's excessive? Okay. So okay, so this is a thing that I want to bring to some perspective for you right now. Archangel Raziel is saying that you have this person in your mind a lot, and you know, there's a lot of energy that is built up around that, and um, you're being invited to try to step back and connect back to yourself right now, back to what you really need and what you really want in a relationship, more so than the other person, because it seems like there's a disconnect here. I'm feeling this disconnect of self-care or self. And when I say self-care, I'm saying about self-caring for yourself, like caring for what you want, caring for your emotional needs, caring for what you deserve, caring for what you need. And that's what, you know, caring for your needs. And when I think about needs, I'm not talking about physical needs. I'm talking about emotional needs. I'm talking about the needs of you as a as a soul, as an emotional being on this planet. And I feel like there's a lot of focus outside of you, and that focus needs to be brought back to you. And the reason why this is important is because that's going to help you really find a better like a better outline, or a better outcome, or not outcome, but what I'm trying to say, a better outlook. That's what I'm trying to say. Outlook, a better outlook to what's happening right now. Okay. So let's see. Archangel Zadkiel is coming forward as well. Okay. Is that from? There's also, is it from? Okay, so Zadkiel is telling me right now that there's some burden from a different relationship that is still weighs heavy, and that's why the previous archangel was telling you to go back within. There's still some healing at the heart space level that needs to happen for you, and that seeking outside of yourself is keeping you from really seeing that part of you that still needs some attention, that's been ignored. So don't ignore that. Okay. That's really, so the question is, so Archangel Zadkiel is telling me the question is, how much do you allow yourself to be in a space to invite others to love you? Okay. How much do you allow yourself to be in a space to invite others to love you? And that's the important part right now. It's like, you know, there's this part of you that feels like there's some energetic pent up, it's almost like it's very like tight. It's like tight energy I'm feeling at the heart space that needs to be released in order for you to be able to open your heart. When we go into a space, into seeking others and connection, we need to be in that open heart, and releasing that burden. There's a burden there that's just there, and even though it's happened before, and you think, you know, you feel like, oh well, that doesn't matter. It matters. It matters to heal that for you. Okay. Let me take a look and see if there's any other archangel that wants to come forward. Okay, and then I'm actually going to ask. You didn't ask for this, but I'm gonna see what the soul relationship between you and this person is. Okay, and if there's anything that needs to be cleared for you, so that you don't carry any energy. Okay, so between you and the person you're asking about. Okay, between you and the person that you're asking about. Okay, so we have so between her and the person that she's asking about. So there is a very strong connection. That's why you feel that very I want to say, magnetic. You basically are part of the same soul family, and you're very close. You're not as close as a twin flame would be, but you're as close as a almost as close. You're like a step out, which is called a flame mate. So there's still flame, and what I mean by flame, it means that you've had many incarnations together. You've had many lifetimes together, and there could be like a lot of resistance, sometimes energetic resistance. I can help you with clearing that stuff as well, like clearing soul relationships and be able to clear the energy between both of you. But that doesn't mean that that's clearing the energy for you on your end, okay? So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what is the relationship purpose? Why is this person in your life, right? And this person is in your life to help you with a reminder of love of self. How interesting. We were just talking about that, and the archangels were. So this is literally a confirmation from spirit, from your higher self. Actually, your higher self is saying this. Confirmation that the soul purpose, the sole purpose of this relationship, of this person being in your life and igniting all of these emotions and igniting all this energy and this like just stuff that's like, you know, feeling and it's like overwhelming, is because you're being invited to go back to self and to heal self. Okay. And then that awareness also. So the energy quality, the positive energy quality between you and that person is the quality of your soul at the soul level is awareness. So being self-aware. So when you're becoming self-aware within this relationship, that means that you're moving towards that healthy part of the reason why you came together, right? In this lifetime. So so I do see some challenges here, and it is the illusion of there's a lot of programming that we deal with here in this lifetime. So we're going to clear those challenges between you and this person. That illusion of things need to be a specific way. All relationships are going to look different. They're all not going to look like we see in the movies, and we have to remember that, and we have to be open to that. And follow our own inner guidance to feel into what the relationship is meant to be between us and that person. It doesn't always have to look exactly what we think it should, okay, in our mind. So the solution for you at this moment is to let go of the fear again, because we're seeing the burden that I told you from other relationships. So we're gonna invite you to allow yourself to let go of the fear of opening your heart, and we're gonna clear that. We're gonna help you right now at the etheric level. So please close your eyes. We're gonna help clear towards fear and to help you let go of fear. And visualize yourself receiving this beautiful, loving energy from spirit, from your higher self, from your angels, the archangels, angels of light. You're surrounded right now and being so loved. So receive that love so that you can replace that fear with that love and feel it all the way in your heart center. Okay, so that is basically in regards to that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. So I would say, so soul relationship, I actually do soul relationship clearings. So if you want to do anything like that between you and this person, especially because this person is significant in your life and it is a soul family, part of your soul tribe, it's a good idea. They show up in our lives for a reason, because they're igniting that self-healing for us as well. So I'm going to pull a card for you. And Archangel Azrael is telling you to connect to letting go of the illusions, letting go of the ideas that you've had, and to allow yourself to be in that space of change, to be in that space of expansion and openness, so that you can really receive the medicine that's really ready to be integrated for you, so you can really be in that joyful place. Okay, so I am complete, and I am disconnecting from your higher self now. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Yeah. So, well, thank you. You know, Aditi, you may want to connect with Jakira privately for that clearing. Definitely another advice too. I totally agree with her in terms of when someone came into your life that, you know, seemed to have that magnetic pull, but it didn't pan out to be the way we want it to be, that's definitely something you have to look at yourself. Universe will always bring in someone that will bring intense feeling, and it is a mirror for you to really take care of your soul, know what you want, and love a deity first, by do things that you enjoy, and don't put so much focus on the person more than what you put focus on yourself. And this also will universe will try to tell you, invite you to open up your awareness, your consciousness, and it not necessarily have to be together, even though you feel that magnetic pull, believe it or not, because we all have more than one soulmate. And
Right.
especially
Exactly.
right now, yeah, you're gonna connect with many, not one. You're gonna feel connect with several people that you're gonna feel a strong magnetic pull. So just sort of like let go for now. Let go for now and allow the universe to bring him in if he is the right person and it's not meant to be. All right. So, those who just come in, just thank you very much for being here. Do not forget to subscribe on the YouTube, both of us YouTube. Look up Jakira YouTube too, and also my YouTube. If you're not coming from this, channel, look up upcoming events, guys. There's a lot of events coming up this evening, 6 p.m. on Dreams and Numerology. Tomorrow, Intuitive Blonde at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Of course, it's Intuitive Blonde from EvolvMe app as well. And next person is Let It Flow. Lisa, any guidance or messages for me, please? That's a good question. I like that. Lisa is working on the self right now, self-love process. There you go.
All right. So, what was Lisa, right? Any messages or guidance? Okay. All right, Lisa, connecting to your higher self, and please give permission within yourself. It's okay. You don't have to type it in, just within yourself. You have permission to connect. Yes. Please connect. Okay. So archangels want to come forward for you. Okay. So I got Archangel Haniel. Let's take a look and see Archangel Haniel, what they want to share. Okay. So, okay. So Lisa, you're being reminded that you're going through your spiritual awakening. And I'm hearing sometimes a little jarring for you. And just to be patient with yourself, okay? Right now, Archangel Haniel is inviting you to work with flower essences that are going to help you out, because I feel like your nervous system sometimes can be a little overwhelmed by the awakening, by the process of really being, because the awakening happens, and then there's like all other mini awakenings that happen throughout. So we have to kind of like manage our nervous system, our mental health. We have to manage so much of that while we're going through that process of awakening. So Archangel Daniel is asking me to tell you that it's important that you work with essential like the flower essences, and those are basically essences that are infused into water, and you can take that and it'll help recalibrate your nervous system, especially when you're going through that process of spiritual awakening. Okay. That's what Archangel Haniel wants to say. I'm going to see if there's any other archangel, and yes, Archangel Jophiel is coming forward too for you. So let's take a look and see what Jophiel wants to say. I love the archangels. They're so loving and so kind to us, and they're like definitely like they're just friends and companions in our path, and they want the best for us. They really do. So Archangel Jophiel is is telling you to work on releasing self-doubt. There's times that you doubt yourself and doubt and I'm getting your gifts, your ability to express these beautiful gifts that you have, and you're like, is this really happening? Like, is this really me? So I just want to invite you to really go back within and just breathe and ground yourself, and just try to get out of that mindset of like, oh my gosh, like this doesn't match with what I was taught. and try to step into your body, step into your heart space, step into your sacral, like maybe even sit down in meditation and touch your belly, your lower belly, and connect to your sacral, to your power, and breathe in and really connect to your body and say, yes, this is me, right? Because what happens is that we get, a lot of us get programmed out of our intuitive gifts. We get programmed out of believing in our intuition and ourselves and in our guidance. And so because of that, we tend to question ourselves and we doubt ourselves. And sometimes we even doubt our worth. So really going back into saying, yes, like this is coming for a reason. I am a beautiful gifted soul. And these gifts are for me to express, and I'm going to give myself permission to do so. Okay. And so that's what Archangel Jophiel wants to say. And there's no clearing there that needs to happen. It's just like kind of like a reminder of going back and believing in yourself. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and check. So, wow, archangels are here for you today. Archangel Jeremiel is here. So you have a lot of archangels around you all the time. I don't know if you know this, but I'm here to tell you, you do. And all of these archangels that are coming forward are basically the archangels that are working with you often. So Archangel Jeremiel has been helping you with spiritual vision at this moment, to have kind of like that ability to see with your third eye, to see, to understand your dreams, to understand the visions. So I'm going to go ahead and download this gift into your higher self and allow your higher self to disperse when you feel ready, when your higher self feels ready. So I'm going to go ahead and download that for you, further into that spiritual vision. And okay, and then there's a little bit of fear in regards to the responsibility that comes into holding on to these gifts. So understand that yes, there is as much as we have these gifts, we have that responsibility as well. There's a responsibility of self, of practicing that emotional hygiene, that spiritual hygiene, that mental hygiene. All of these things are important for us to do, because that's what allows us to really be in that open heart space. So taking time for us to heal, taking the time away from others so that you can process things, process energies that you may not really understand at this moment, and you don't have to understand them. It's just a matter of like really being in that space of like, okay, I'm going to take time for myself because I need this. And this is going to make me, stronger in this process. Okay. So really taking that responsibility for self. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear. Okay. I don't get that you need an Akashic clearing, but I am getting that I need to tell you what your star genesis is. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Okay. Let me take a look here. What is her star genesis? Okay. So I'm getting I'm not really sure which one it is, but I'm getting that you do come from, it's not the ones, the main ones, but has she incarnated on any of this? So you have incarnated on Sirius A, which is very interconnected with well, first of all, it's very interconnected to the Earth. There's a lot of Sirius energy that has been basically infused into the Earth. Hence the reason why you are very connected to it. But you are definitely, your genesis, I would have to do a little bit more research on that and find out what your genesis is specifically. But you have a very deep connection with this Earth. And it would be a good idea for you to connect to the Sumerian ancient civilization. That's going to really help you connect to, that was your first incarnation here on this planet, was in the Sumerian ancient civilization. So connecting to that Sumerian ancient civilization and their way of life and the way of being and their spirituality and the way they were will help you kind of like activate some ancient codes within you. So this is basically a lot of this energy that is coming through for you is basically just guidance to help you through this journey of awakening that you're going through. So I hope this helped you. Let me go ahead and see if there's any cards that want to come for you. So Ganesh is archangels. So let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm getting the energy of amethyst, and the energy of amethyst is basically the energy of connecting to that beautiful just sense of peace, like just trust, right? That everything is unfolding the way it's supposed to, and that you are truly, you know, a being of love, truly, fully a being of love. So just know that whatever you're going through right now is preparing you. It's preparing you for something better. It's preparing you for a better expression of what you feel in your heart is best for you. Okay. So let me go ahead and, yeah, there's nothing else. We're going to go ahead and disconnect from your higher self. I am complete. Thank you. I hope that this helped you.
And hopefully that helped you a lot. Let it flow, Elisa. And those who just came in, thank you very much for being here. Remember, go ahead and subscribe, click like, and share these videos. Share any videos that you feel resonated with. But also share this video with your friends so they all know about Jakira. And connect with her if you need some sort of healing or some sort of cutting cords, you know. So anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe, click like, and share. Connect with her directly, info@evolveme.com for more clearing or more extensive reading. All right, next one, Sangeeta, Sangeeta, general reading for Sangeeta.
All right, Sankita, thank you for coming forward. Let's go ahead and see what is coming forward for you.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting to your higher self. Please give permission within yourself. Connected to Sankita. Yes. Okay, so archangels are not coming forward for you, but I am getting a message to check if there's anything that needs to be cleared for you at the Akashic level. Okay, so your higher self is being very definitely showing something really strong for you. So Sankita, it looks like sometimes you are having a hard time with being recognized, like when you are saying something, to be like recognized as somebody who's like what your truth is, and being honored, that truth is being honored, and from others, like that, the reflective honoring of others towards you. So I'm seeing here that that's something that could potentially, actually, yes, I'm getting very strong. Like your higher self is basically like showing me so strong. I wish you could see my pendulum, but it's saying, please clear programs. So, Sankita, I would highly recommend that you come to me and do a clearing, so we can clear that recognition and prestige type of energy for you. And then also, I'm seeing here security and resources. I'm seeing a lot of security and resources today for people. So security and resources are all about basically being able to receive the support from others. And that is directly tied to being recognized, and being recognized as an important member of whatever it is that you're doing, right? So sometimes when we're not being recognized that way, then people don't back us up because they don't believe in us in some shape or form. But that doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with you. And I want to be very clear with you. There's nothing wrong with you. I just want you to know that that basically this is just energies from other lifetimes that need to be like, it's time to let them go. Like no more, because they've been like, imagine like you're like in this like loop, right? Like we want to cut that loop off so that you can keep going forward. Like we don't want to be in loops like a little hamster wheel, right? Like you don't want to be in the hamster wheel forever, right? So so the idea is to remove you from that hamster wheel so you can go forward. And that's something that's very strongly coming through for you. And let me take a look and see if there's anything else that wants to come through from the cards. So wow, first one that's getting unicorn cards today. Let's take a look and see what, and I'm being asked to shuffle them. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle them. Your higher self is being very specific with me. I love it. I love it when I have these talkative higher selves coming forward. Very strong energies. Oh wow, and it flew out. It flew out. This card flew out, and I don't know if you can see this one or not, but I'm just going to show you just so you can see the card. And this one is the card number 10. Number 10 is really number one, and number one is about leadership. Oh my gosh, you are a leader. You are such a leader. So that's interesting, the whole recognition and prestige and security and resources, because you're trying to build things and create things and make things and leadership. When I think about leadership, the energy of leadership is like really paving the way for others. Like you're and sometimes when you're paving the way, people don't believe us because they're like, oh, well, what are you doing? That doesn't make sense. Nobody's going that direction. Why are you going that direction? But you're like, I know this is the direction. I know this is it, because you know, you have that sense of knowing. So that's very powerful. So really anchoring yourself in that is really beautiful. And you don't see this on the card. I don't think you can see it, but there's a dragonfly there. So the dragonfly to me symbolizes that beautiful spiritual support from the universe, so that you're being supported here. And I am being told that you have many gifts. You have like almost like a Pandora's box type of thing inside of you. Like you can do so many things. So really going inside of you and accessing this beautiful Pandora's box of yours to let yourself connect to all these other abilities that you have. Like you have this really powerful way to connect to different things, and you really enjoy learning new things or trying new things. So really connecting to that is really going to help you really just shine that beautiful light. Like people are going to be like, wow, like your light is like is undeniable, right? Like it's so undeniable. So really connecting to that, to those different gifts and utilizing them in your path. So just sometimes we think that we have these gifts and we're like, well, I don't really know if this is going to apply. Like, how can I apply this? You can definitely do that. You can definitely apply this in your life just by or in your path just by looking for creative ways to do that, right? So like, don't feel like, oh, well, this doesn't make sense. Like this doesn't go together. You might be surprised. Like you might find that this thing that may not make sense can really be applied in your current situation, in your current path. So don't close yourself up. Stay open to that beautiful path that you're on. But at the same time, continue to access those beautiful, like hidden gifts that you have. And I'm telling you, I think you're going to be amazing. And if you feel called, again, I know I'm recommending a lot of you to get clearings, and because the reality is, guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of us come to get a reading, and a lot of times there's a clearing that needs to happen because we're struggling with something, or we want some direction because there's something that's like showing up in our lives. And a lot of times it has to do with something that's just energetically entangled in our energy field. So that's the reason why some people, as you saw, don't need healings or clearings, but some of you do. And so you take this as a way of seeking, of not only seeking, but I don't want to say seeking, but think about it this way. It's like taking a spiritual shower. Like we take showers, right? It's like taking a spiritual shower. You're just clearing the energy so that way you can just feel fresh and be able to, feel good and make decisions that are based on your highest good and not just on, and not be like pulled by these conscious energies that are keeping us there. Okay. So I am complete. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your higher self. Powerful people we have here, Tina. I love it.
It keeps you rolling. Everybody just kept coming in, and it just keep you guys kept Jakira rolling here, with all the energies here. Yeah, there's always great energy of people here. And there's a long list of people here too. For those who just come in, welcome. Be patient. If you look at the chat board, you probably have seen the list already that I just created. And just so that you know where you at. And those who just come in, you're gonna be added automatically. And for those, if you remember, go ahead and subscribe on both channels. Jakira has her YouTube channel as well. You can connect with her for her healing. Contact her at info@evolveme.com for some healing work, or clearing work. Next, Susie Palayo. She wants to know general reading. And you ask about cutting cord, but Jakira probably do that automatically already. So,
yeah, basically.
yeah, exactly. So you need to ask. So, yeah, so she wants to know about what's going on with her. Perhaps that's what meant general reading. Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so her name is Susie, right? Susie?
Yeah, Susie Palayo. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Susie Palayo. Okay, so connecting to your higher self, Susie, just give permission within yourself Okay, I got permission, connecting. Okay, and okay, so we're gonna, okay, so Archangel Jeremiel is coming forward, like immediately wanted to come forward for you. So let's take a look and see what Archangel Jeremiel wants to say. And then we'll check on the cords for you. We'll check and see if there's anything. If you have a specific person that you want to cut cords with, let me know in the comments and then we can check, okay? Just let me know in the comments. That's okay if you didn't do it yet. So that way we can do it for the right. Okay, so we got, okay, so we gotta do some healing on your third eye. So we're gonna go ahead and apply some healing on your third eye. I'm being told that sometimes you receive guidance, but it's kind of intermittent. So I'm getting this message to clear your third eye. So we're gonna apply a clearing and a healing there, so you can have a really clear vision in your spiritual journey, okay? And to be able to see very clearly spiritually what's happening. Okay, and another thing that I'm getting here is Archangel Jeremiel is telling me that you know, past mistakes, and they're really not mistakes, right? They're just lessons. And I like to really say it this way because they are just lessons. So really integrating, Archangel Jeremiel is really inviting you to start working towards these things that you consider mistakes, right? These things that you consider mistakes, to start seeing these as a lesson and start understanding the lesson behind it, the silver lining behind these mistakes. They're not really mistakes, but you know, we see them as that because we're like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to do that again, right? But okay, I'm never going to do that again. But what was in here that I can actually take and integrate in my being so that I can move forward and apply it in the future, right? So it's not about like, I'm never going to do that again. Oh my God, no. It's saying like, what is in here that I can integrate within myself so that I can apply it moving forward in my path. So that's an important thing that I'm getting here for you. And that's what Archangel Jeremiel wants to say. Archangel Sandalphon is coming forward. Archangel Sandalphon is a beautiful archangel that helps us connect to Mother Earth. And so I'm going to invite you to really feel into your feet right now, because Archangel Sandalphon wants to ground you onto Mother Earth. So try to feel into your feet and feel the connection to your feet to the ground, and feel into that beautiful connection that you have with Mother Earth. And then so we're applying the grounding. We're gonna apply some root chakra healing. The root chakra healing is important for us because it allows us to feel safe. It allows us to feel strong. It allows us to feel supported so that we can do the things that we want to do in the world. So working through your root chakra is important. So practicing things like grounding, going into the earth, like literally sitting down on the earth, on the grass, outside, like that in itself is very healing for your root chakra. So practicing that, even any yoga practices that will help you connect to the root chakra as well, that will be very powerful. I'm getting Archangel Sandalphon is inviting you to do that as well. And I'm gonna see here. Okay, so I'm seeing here that Archangel Sandalphon wants to give you some live guidance at this moment. So let me take a look and see what guidance Archangel Sandalphon wants to give you. So I'm gonna pull some cards for you. I'm doing something a little different, okay, than I've done for other people. I'm pulling 3 cards for you. Archangel Sandalphon wants me to pull from the Archangel deck to help you, okay? Okay, so interesting enough, Archangel Haniel came forward again, and we got a cherubim, a cherub coming forward as well. So you are your think about like the cherubs are like those little like really loving angels that are just like pure just innocence, okay? And Archangel Uriel is coming forward as well. And I'm being told here by Archangel Haniel that you are really being invited to connect to your inner joy. and to really feel like when you connect to your inner joy, you will see transformation in your life. You will actually see positive transformation in your life. So if you're feeling like you're in the opposite of that, in the opposite of joy, seeking situations, people, and experiences that will get you to a place of inner joy. So really connecting to that is important, because that I'm getting the message that for you, your joy is it's really the source of your power. That when you are in joy, you can really expand out your energy in such a powerful way. I would not be surprised if your human design is a generator. I would not be surprised. So you should look into human design. You can just Google that and get your chart. You will need to know your time of birth, and I would not be surprised if you're a generator, or some sort of generator. So Archangel Uriel is also inviting you to really see. So as you bring harmony into your life, as you bring that beautiful essence of joy, that brings that inner peace. So really, like, the first thing that you want to do is just going into that beautiful space of situations, people, experiences, places, including places that will bring you joy. Like that, when you go there, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so good right now, and this makes me so joyful. Like being in that space and leveraging that energy. So just leveraging that energy and bringing it back inside of you. Like you expand it out and then bring it inside of you, and expand it out and bring it inside of you. You can even practice this with your breath, and you will immediately see a shift into inner peace within you. And the other message that I'm seeing here for you is to start. I would highly recommend you start working with at night under the stars, and I, you can even look at my YouTube channel if you want. I have some things there that help you activate like literal light codes, like connecting to the light codes. There's a lot of connection to you and the stars that will heal you. Kind of like the person that I spoke to earlier, the earth is like, connecting to the earth is good. For you, connecting to the stars is really powerful, very healing. So if you can go stargazing or any sort of thing, or even looking at pictures of the stars, like that is going to really activate a lot of you. And I want to invite you to really go within yourself whenever you do that, and ask for the light codes and activations to be downloaded for you. That's going to also shift a lot of energy for you as well. So I hope that this helps. And yeah, I am complete. And let me go ahead and disconnect from your higher self so we can move on to the next.
Lots of information for you, Susie.
Yeah, so much information.
Lots of information for everyone. Anyway, guys, next person, Kunir. Okay, this person speak Thai, so I'm not sure if she wants to have a reading or not. คุณเหนือคะถ้าคุณอยากจะให้อ่านนะช่วยพิมพ์เข้าไปนะแล้วทีน่าจะแปลให้ so I just spoke Thai just to know if she would like to have reading, but if she does, I want her to answer back first.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to go to the next person just to make sure that we keep moving along the list here.
Yeah.
Now, yes, and let's go with the next person here, which is Addison Patricia. Addison Patricia, let me see what's your, I forgot what your question was, Addison. Let me see what you got here. Sorry about that, because we got so many people kind of rolling in last minute, and so that can be all right. Susie, thank you for your confirmation. That was awesome. Thank you. All right, general reading for Addison Patricia, please.
Okay, general reading for Addison. So Patricia, Addison Patricia, just give permission for me to connect to your higher self. Okay, I got permission and connecting to your higher self right now. Okay, so I am connected right now. I'm going to check if there's any, is there any archangel that wants to come forward? I am getting a yes. Let me take a look and see. Archangel Gabriel. Oh, yes. I love Archangel Gabriel. Very powerful. Archangel, all of them are powerful. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel is bringing you a message of hope. So having hope in your path right now. Sometimes you can lose hope and lose track of all the things or the little messages that are coming through. They're very subtle, but just Archangel Gabriel is really bringing that message of hope in your life to know that things are going to work out for your highest good. So to trust the process and the unfolding right now. I'm also getting this message that, okay, so you have been, so she's been doing that. Okay, so you've been kind of like in this, I want to say like almost like a mediator between people. Like you've been like, you're very good at that. You're very good at like seeing perspectives. So what Archangel Gabriel is telling me here is that to just be very thoughtful about yourself and how this energetically can really be a little draining for you. So not to practice that. That's a beautiful gift that you have, and you're able to really just hold space, and it's a very rare thing. Like, not everyone can do that the way that you do it specifically. So just really just be aware of whenever you are in that space to call upon protection as well. There's got to be a little bit of a boundary there for you, okay? And so let me take a look and see if there's anything else. So I get Archangel Azrael. So you're getting like really, I love it. Like these archangels don't come as often, so I love it when. So okay, so Archangel Azrael is she. Is telling me that you're right now going through a transformative time, and yeah, and I'm seeing like a little bit chaotic, a little bit of movement, but just know that all these this chaotic movement is divinely done, and everything's gonna fall into place as it's supposed to. So don't worry. Going back to that message of hope, right? That was given to you by Archangel Gabriel. Just have hope and faith that things are going to fall into place the way that they're meant to. Okay, so just be aware that you've got to practice energetic hygiene. I'm getting that a lot right now for you. It's like make sure that you practice energetic hygiene throughout this process, and to remove yourself often from that like middle, like being in the middle of things, to try to remove yourself so you can really ground yourself into your own energy. Again, because you're so gifted, just because you can do it doesn't mean that you have to do it all the time, right? So like really removing yourself from that energy so you can ground yourself in yourself. And for you, I'm not getting anything in regards to Akashic clearings for you, so you're okay with that. So you'll be able to move through this on your own. Like this is part of your path. This is part of your journey. This is up for your highest good, and that's a beautiful thing to know, right? Like I hope that this gives you a sense of peace to know that this is part of your path and the journey of growth for your soul. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a card for you real quick. And so the archangels want me to shuffle. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Sometimes they want me to shuffle. Okay. All right. So we got, all right. So this is a really interesting card, Archangel Jerissa. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now that this archangel is all about creating foundations for ourselves, like being grounded in our own needs and our own things that we need to be able to just express fully in our full capacity in the world. So this archangel is inviting you to go back to self, to build those foundations within yourself so that you don't feel pulled to different directions. Because that's another message I'm getting here is like, different directions, being pulled in different directions sometimes. So that way you can stay focused in your own inner guidance and in your own foundation. So that way you're really better service in that sense. Okay. So anyway, so I hope this helps you. And I really do. I really want to invite you to really do that. That's a very strong message for you, is to remove yourself and center yourself often in your own energy. Often, like literally every day, if you can. like every morning, every night, in the middle of the day, like every morning, like all the time. Okay. And that will help you a lot because there's a lot of movement and a lot of transformation. So yeah, I am complete, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your higher self. I hope this helps you and it serves you for your highest good. Thank you for opening yourself up and receiving guidance from the archangels. And then I see Tina is telling me that we're going to have to translate. Okay, so so we'll pause. I'll try to be as easy as possible. Can you tell me the person?
This person says Kunur, KNK. I think I typed the name for you here in the private chat here. Yeah. So start with K. Yes, Kana. That's a 2. So this is a name that you can focus on this person's energy, and I will start to translate for this person in Thai. You guys, my channel also have in Thai language as well. So that's why I have some Thai followers, and they're very much interested in this reading, but the English part has to be translated a little bit. All right, you can go a little slow on this one so I can translate to a person.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect to Kanotana's higher self right now. Do I have permission to connect? So I do have permission to connect. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect. Please connect me to. Okay, thank you. And I will go ahead and is she wanted some general reading or
general reading? Yes.
Okay. Archangels are coming forward for her. So I got Archangel Jophiel coming forward for her. Bear with me. Let me check and see what Archangel Jophiel wants to. Okay, so right now Archangel Jophiel is asking me to clear energetically her home. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit to clear her home. At this moment, there's energetic noise right now happening in her home. So we're going to go ahead and clear that.
โอเคเขาบอกว่ามีนางฟ้าราฟาเอลนะคะเขาช่วยให้เคลียร์ในบ้านของคุณนะคะเพราะบ้านของคุณอาจจะมีแบบว่ามีวิญญาณหรืออะไรที่ว่ามีเสียงนะคะมีสิ่งที่มารบกวนหน่อย Okay.
Another thing that I'm being told here about Archangel Jophiel is an invitation for her to connect to her creativity, to anchor into her creativity in her daily life.
คุณทุกวันนะนางฟ้าเขาบอกให้คุณเนี่ยพยายามที่จะทำอะไรที่เกี่ยวกับเป็นศิลปะตัวเองที่ว่าคุณชอบอะไรก็ตามที่คุณชอบคุณต้องทำทุกวันนะสมมติถ้าคุณชอบวาดภาพก็วาดภาพถ้าคุณชอบนั่งสมาธินั่งสมาธิต้องทำให้พวกนี้ให้เปิดหัวใจของเรานะฮะเปิด energy ของเรา
This is going to help. The message I'm getting from Archangel Jophiel is that this is going to help her with basically shifting energetic stagnation in her life.
โอเคอันนี้เพื่อเป็นการที่จะช่วยให้คุณเนี่ย energy ไฟสูงขึ้นมากอีกนะคะมันจะได้ไม่แบบเหมือน energy ที่ว่าไม่ติดขัง energy มันจะหมุนไปเรื่อยๆเพราะฉะนั้นคุณต้องพยายามออกไปเดินมั่งไปร้องเพลงมั่นทำอะไรที่ว่าให้จิตเราเข้าในธรรมชาติให้มากขึ้นทำทุกๆวันนะคะเพราะฉะนั้น energy เราจะเปิดมากขึ้นแล้วก็สูงมากขึ้นโอเค
Okay, and I have another archangel that wants to come forward, which is Archangel Raziel. I'm going to take a look and see. Okay, so there's some negative beliefs that she's dealing with, like internally. So we're going to go ahead and clear that for her, but she needs to work within herself to shift those negative thoughts into positive.
เขาบอกมีบางอย่างมีนางฟ้าขึ้นมาอีกคนหนึ่งเข้ามาก็มีบางอย่างที่คุณอาจจะคิดหรือเชื่อนะคะจากสมัยเด็กๆที่ว่าอาจจะว่ามันไม่ positive ต้องให้มันพยายามเปลี่ยนให้คิดแต่สิ่งที่ดีๆตลอดเลยนะคะ
Okay, and then another thing that I'm getting here is that she's being invited to connect to her higher self and her guidance. They're trying to connect to her, but sometimes she doesn't listen. So we're gonna go ahead and clear any energetic noise right now, so that way she can listen to that guidance a little easier. Okay.
เขาพูดไงแปลว่าเพราะคุณไอ higher self ของคุณต้องการที่จะติดต่อคุณนางฟ้าของคุณต้องการติดต่อคุณแต่บางครั้งเนี่ยโอเคเข้าใจแล้วค่ะที่ว่าเสียง noise เนี่ยมันหมายถึงว่ามาจากหัวของเราเองบางทีเรามีคิดมากเกินไปหน่อยนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นทำให้ noise ข้างในเนี่ยเบาหน่อยจะได้ฟังได้เห็นว่านางฟ้านี่กับคุณ higher self นี่จะพูดอะไรเกี่ยวกับคุณนะคะเขาต้องการติดต่อคุณตอนนี้นะคะ
Okay, and then Archangel Jeremiel is also okay. Inviting her, it's basically letting her know that there's been a burden in her heart in regards to past experiences or past mistakes or past things that did not go the way that that she expected, and she's been holding on to this. So it's an invitation to let go of these. She can even write them down on a piece of paper and do like a little ritual for herself, like burn it or send it out into the ocean or whatever ritual that will help her to let go of these things that there's no longer needed for her to carry that in.
อือฮึเขาบอกว่าในอดีตเนี่ยคุณจะมีอะไรที่ว่ามีผูกมัดหรืออะไรที่ทำให้ความรู้สึกว่าเราเนี่ยยังผิดอยู่หรือว่ายังแบบค้างติดอยู่มันเป็นหนี้อย่างเงี้ยใช่ไหมเพราะฉะนั้นเขาบอกให้เขียนลงไปว่าให้คุณเนี่ยอ่าคิดว่าคุณจะขอโทษเขาและให้เขาขอโทษคุณด้วยแล้วจะไม่มีการเป็นหนี้ต่อกันอีกแล้วนะคะเพราะเขาบอกเขายังเห็นอยู่ว่ามีไอ้โคดอะที่ติดต่อกันอยู่ที่ว่าเรายังรู้สึกว่าไม่ดีอยู่ในอดีตนะคะโอเคค่ะ
Okay, and I'm gonna pull a card for her. No other archangel wants to come forward, so I'm gonna pull a card and see if the archangelic oracle deck wants to come forward. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so the archangel that came forward is Archangel Butialil, and this archangel is the archangel of independence and interdependence, meaning no longer living in codependency of others, like being strong in our own self and understanding that when we're strong in our own self, we are a better service to ourselves and others.
เขาก็บอกมีนางฟ้าคนที่3เข้ามาบอกว่าคุณเนี่ยตอนนี้ถึงเวลาแล้วนะคะที่ว่าจะต้องแบบไม่ต้องจำเป็นต้องพึ่งถึงใครหรือให้ใครพึ่งมากเกินไปคือเราเนี่ยต้องเหมือนกับเป็นอ่า butterfly นะคะที่ว่าบินออกไปหรือเป็นนกเนี่ยเด็กๆเนี่ยแต่ว่านกเนี่ยเราสามารถแข็งเต็มแล้วเราสามารถบินได้ไปเองช่วยตัวเองได้คือคุณเนี่ยต้องมีชีวิตอิสระแล้วตอนนี้คือไม่ต้องให้ใครพึ่งหรือเขาพึ่งเรามากเกินไปแล้วเราก็สามารถมีอิสระเสรีที่จะบินไปแล้วเพื่อทำสิ่งที่คุณต้องการทำนะคะ
Another thing that I'm seeing here in the card for her, a message that I'm seeing is that bringing that, expanding her perspective or her vision of how important she is. Like she's part of this big, beautiful universe, and to try to see herself as part of the whole. That she is important. She's an important part of this beautiful fabric that we call the universe.
เขาบอกด้วยนะว่าให้คุณเริ่มคิดเลยนะว่าคุณเนี่ยเป็นสิ่งที่ว่าคอนเน็กกับทุกคนและคุณเป็นสิ่งที่คนสำคัญไม่ใช่คนตัวด้อยนะคะคุณเนี่ยเหมือนกับนางฟ้าอันหนึ่งหรือ starseed อันหนึ่งที่ว่ามีความสำคัญเหมือนกันแล้วก็มีสิทธิ์เท่าทุกคนเลยเราไม่ด้อยกว่าเราเท่ากันทุกๆคนเขาบอกให้คุณเริ่มคิดอย่างนั้นว่าคุณเนี่ยก็เหมือนเป็นนางฟ้าคนหนึ่งที่เท่ากับทุกๆคนเลยไม่ต่ำกว่าไม่เล็กกว่าไม่น้อยกว่านะคะให้คิดว่าเราเนี่ยมี self confidence มากขึ้นโอเคค่ะ
Okay, and I'm complete, and I'm disconnecting from her higher self now.
โอเคจบแล้วนะคะขอบคุณมากเลยค่ะคุณธนูหวังว่าอันนี้มัน make sense นะคะ thank you very much so thank you for doing that because she understands basics but then when it's a lot very detailed I think it's kind of tough to understand but it's really sweet for her to follow this channel even though it's mainly English speaking yes yes she said thank you very much to both of you she said very very amazing advice yes and she said it's very true what you said this is the time yeah this is the time for her to do that that's beautiful thank you so much Kanu ขอบคุณมาก yes very much well guys that comes to the end of 2 hours we have been on here since noon and it's 2 o'clock right now so I know Jakira is amped up with so much energy you guys need to connect with her but I have another obligation that I have to do right after this so that's why we have to sort of end this live reading I apologize to those who don't get a chance want to get reading please do come back Jakira is going to come back for sure I'm gonna have her back because she is just so loved and so popular, and I just amazing how much information she gives to each and every one of you. Not only reading, guys, she's also doing healing, for you as well, to help you cutting all these energetic cords for you to grow, for you to be independent, for you to really grow on your journey. But it's only so much we can do. She probably have read about maybe a good over 15 people already, but you guys do get a lot of great reading. Do come to my channel, do connect with her channel, and do contact her for personal one-on-one. I mean, this is just a sample. So imagine when you have one-on-one, how powerful that's gonna be with her, right? You can get overall connect to all your angels, get all the healings, cut all the cords, go into Akashic and just go back to your past life, present life, and cut all those problems and issues so you can actually move on with your life. Especially next year, there's a huge energies coming in, guys. You don't
Yeah.
try to go a bit right now. You don't try to cut right now. If it's being difficult right now, next year you're gonna have to like hang on tight. Once Pluto come into Aquarius energy, that's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be a starting of like, wow, I don't even know what to say. Really. So if you work on yourself right now, really, I encourage everybody to work on yourself right now. Really, do become aware, become conscious, meditate, spend time in nature, body, mind, soul, work out, work on your body, work on your mind, work on your emotion, listen to meditation. I got a lot of meditations on my channel. If you need some advice, go to Jakira, email her info at evolveme.com, or look up on her YouTube channel. She got a lot of stuff that you can learn from that, and put yourself in a very positive energy all the time. Get yourself ready to be in what you would call fifth dimension, where you're in a happier place, and that way you can attract and manifest a nice thing in your life, and you can turn around and help other fellows as well to wake up and be in the right happy place. All right, guys, you know, do come back. I'm going to post the next live event for Jakira, probably next week. We're gonna have to figure out the date, but go to my YouTube and look at the upcoming events tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time, always Pacific time on my channel. Uh, Numerology and dreams. If you're into numerology and dreams and tarot, this lady Victoria, she will be here live, and you can ask any questions. And also tomorrow, Intuitive Blonde, also from Evolve Me Practitioner List at 4 p.m. She's gonna be here giving the reading to everyone. She's very good as well. All Evolve Me practitioners are very, very good. I have so much fun with you guys.
Yes.
Akira, you are
Inspirational.
a bundle of energy and love and light. So much information you share with people. It just filled with so much heartfelt, love from you. I really appreciate that, you know. And it's like amazing, amazing reading that you give to each and every one. You're so truly connected to the upstairs. Upstairs. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Come back again. Come back later on at 6 p.m. or come back tomorrow 4 p.m. But you want to connect with Jakira right away. You don't want to wait. Info at evolveme.com, and you can put urgent reading or urgent healing. She's going to be connect to get you healed. Yes. And Canoe said, thank you so, so much, for all this information and knowledge and teaching. Love you both. Thank
Love
you so
you.
much, Canoe. ขอบคุณค่ะ Canoe รักมากเลยนะ ส่งผ่านให้เพื่อนๆดูด้วยที่น่าจะเริ่มเป็นมาพูดเขียนภาษาไทยมากๆขึ้น Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Have a lovely, lovely day. Jakira, thank you. Thank you. And talk to you guys later. Until the next video, we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye, guys.